Hello. Trying to get my ducks in a row here. Sorry, I should have had it ready before I hit live. So if anybody out there's having a little anxiety, I'm sorry. But anyway, happy Monday, guys. I'm feeling better today. Still got a little frog hanging on. But I am feeling much better. I worked today, so, whatever. But I am fixing dinner. The guys should be in soon. And we are having egg roll in a bowl, okay? I love egg rolls. And Dave does too. But the wonton wrappers or whatever you're putting them in typically are not the greatest thing for a diabetic. So, luckily, I have a great recipe. Easy to make. All I've done so far is brown hamburger, and I'm going to throw this together, and it'll probably be done before I get off here. So, guys, if you're hopping on here with me live, if you're seeing a red live up in the corner, please type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're catching me later on, it's going to say was live up there. That is wonderful. Just type replay in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave is where you're going to find this recipe, egg roll in a bowl, okay? Super simple, super easy. It's what we love. I am putting a little different twist on this tonight, and I'll tell you why as we work along here. But guys, if you're not in the group Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, and you'd like to join for recipes and other information about our low-carb lifestyle and about the supplements that we take, please type group in the comments, and I will get back to you with a link where you can request to join, okay? Hey, Tammy. Hi, Peg. So, like I was saying, I browned up some hamburger. I hope this isn't too hot. Yep, it's hot. Browned up some hamburger, and I've got onions in there and a little bit of coconut aminos, okay? Browned that all together, and I left just a little bit of juice on there because I want a little bit of juice in there to continue so that it can saute down the other stuff, okay? Now, this is how simple you can make egg roll in a bowl, okay? Hey, hi, Ann. Coleslaw mix, okay? Typically, I like to get the tricolor. I like to have the color in mine. So, because I couldn't get it, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to add some color so that it just isn't a bland, nasty meal. But I've got a couple of bags of this, dumping it in here, okay? And I'm going to stir it in just a couple of seconds. And this is going to make quite a bit. But guys, Dave's on vacation this week. Hi, Debbie. And he'll use it for lunches and whatnot throughout the week. It really, whether he's on vacation or whether he's working, he typically takes the leftovers to work with him, okay? Or eats them the next day. So, I've got that. I'm going to turn you guys here just a little bit, okay? I've got both bags of that in. Give it a little stir here. This is going to be really full for a while, but that cabbage will cook down, okay? Now, because I wanted some color in here, I thought, you know what? I'm going to take a few mixed vegetables. I steamed them, and I'm going to toss those in here too, just to give it some color. Is it the lowest carb it could be? No, it's not. Is it going to kill me? No, it's not. All in all, I don't even know how many veggies I put in there. Maybe a cup, maybe a little over a cup. But, let me check the carbs on those. I'll just do that quick. I've never looked at the carbs on these. There's 7 net carbs in a half a cup. Probably not even going to get a half a cup out of one serving. So you could maybe call it 3 net carbs, okay? So now I'm going to add in a couple more tablespoons, guys, of the coconut aminos, okay? Coconut aminos is what we use. I hope it didn't go under the stove. This is what we use to replace soy sauce, guys. It is found, I picked this up at Walmart. It is found with all the, what do I want to say, like the soy sauce and stuff like that. You're going to have to look high and you're going to have to look low because they don't, This isn't a high seller, so you would have to search for it. You might even have to do a search just to see if your Walmart even carries it. I'm sure it's available a lot of other places. That's just where I get it. Hi, Jewel. Hey, Deborah. So putting a couple more of that in there. I want to add some garlic powder in. 1/4 of a teaspoon, measure with your heart tonight. We do like a little extra garlic. It won't hurt anything. I'm going to add in some red pepper flakes, just a few. Dave and I are not really fond of hot stuff, but I do like it to have just a little bit of a zing. And last thing going in, guys, is just basic beef broth, okay? So I'm going to put this on probably basic beef broth, okay? So this is going in. I'm going to give it a good stir. I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to stir it frequently while it's cooking down. And when the veggies, mostly the cabbage, gets to the point where I want that crispy, like crunchy, I want it cooked, but I don't want it mushed. Does that make sense? Hi, Sylvia. Hey, Jules, thanks for sharing. I appreciate you. Now, guys, like I said, this is so simple, so easy to put together. I'm going to cook it on about a medium heat here, and then I'm just going to cover it with a lid. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'll stir it occasionally. Probably more than occasionally, but it's going to have to warm up here just a little bit, and then I'll keep stirring it. It's going to cook down. It'll probably go down to about half. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, Angie. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Egg roll in a bowl for dinner tonight. Super duper simple, super duper easy. I might even do myself a treat. I've got some of that pumpkin bread that I made last week still in the fridge. I might slice myself a slice of that, put some butter on it. And we've got dessert with pumpkin bread. So guys, if you need any of these recipes, you need to be in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. If you're not in there and you'd like to be, drop group in the comments. I'll get you a link. You can request to join. If you are in there, there's an invite button. Please invite your friends and family. Hi, Jerry. I'd love to have you invite people, okay? I know what it's like to be searching for information and very unsure of where to go next, okay? That's where we were when Dave was diagnosed, and we're 7 years into it, okay? 7 years into this group and this lifestyle and everything that we do. We don't give things up, guys. We don't give things up. We just make a fine adjustment, and we swap things out, and that's great, okay? So if you'd like to be in their group in the comments, guys, you know that I love these new products we're using. These products we're using now, guys, they're phenomenal. They are so clean. I know some of you are saying, yeah, whatever. You said that about the last time. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes you don't know until you make the change. And I am so thankful that we made the switch. Number one, we get the products fast. They work. They're clean. Way cleaner than the other ones, guys. And you know what? If you're looking for a small business, I might have some information that'll help you out. So I love it. I love sharing about it because, you know, I have not been feeling the best, but I'm not down and out. These products help me fight back, okay? They've got vitamins. I've got, you know, my Mighty Mix that I've been taking that's greens and fruits and vegetables. Yeah, it's supposed to be for kids, but I'm a kid at heart. Who cares, right? So, and why not have a great tasting green in your life, right? When you don't have to choke down the greens, it couldn't get any better than that. So, guys, this is not going to get done before I get off of here. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, super simple to do, probably less than 30 minutes. I do like to use the tricolor cabbage mixture, the coleslaw mix. They didn't have it, and it would have been really not very pretty without a few mixed veggies in there. And those few mixed veggies are not perfect, but it's progress over perfection. Remember that, okay? So guys, I got to get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I hope it's great. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hey, Teresa, smile. Pass that smile on. And thanks for tuning in. We'll chat with y'all later. Thanks. Bye-bye.